I said never settle for being bound. The Bible says, yes, that this brother by the name of Lazarus, he now is in the grave for 4 days. And the Bible declares that Jesus is upset with everybody. Jesus said, y'all around here, y'all been with me all this time, and y'all still don't believe. And so Jesus looks at heaven, yes. He looks up to the Father and he says, Father, I know you already heard me. You and I already talked about this. We already settled. We bringing Lazarus back. But I gotta say it again, because the people around me need to believe. Jesus looks at the tomb. He says, Lazarus, come forth. And the Bible says, out of the tomb, with his face covered and bound by ropes, Lazarus starts hopping out of the tomb. He starts hopping out of the tomb, and the Bible declares, yes, that Jesus looks at Lazarus. Then he looks at the disciples, and they said, loose him and let them go. I came to preach to somebody in here to remind you that you can't stay bound by what you're going through, because you're not going through what you're going through for you. The next miracle in your life is not an isolated miracle, which means it's not just for you. But God told me to tell you that he's about to bless your life so that the people watching you eating popcorn can soon believe. Is there anybody here who said, I need a miracle from the Lord? And I believe that this is my season. So what am I going to do? I'm going to stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Do me one last favor. Just look up to heaven and say, Lord, I know you always hear me. I know you always incline your ear to listen to my petition. Is there anybody here who said, I thank God that he always hears me, that he's always listening, that the hotline is always open? Do you believe it? Shall you?